It's Simon here from fitMK again. Still speaking with Rob. We're up to the part 3 of the videos now, so I hope you really enjoyed the first 2 and the sort of chats we've been having and how Rob's journey's been going. So we've kind of got over the initial, well, we're finding out exactly what it was where Rob knew he had to make changes, and we found out about his fears and anxieties and overcoming them and sort of getting the sort of the goal setting. So I mean, the next point that I really want to speak to you about, Rob, was okay, we're sort of like 6, 7, 8 months into the journey now, so surely everything's going swimmingly now, isn't it?
Well, the journey kind of never really ending, and hasn't really kind of got any easier, and it's not easy, and if it was easy then everybody would have amazing
You're not making this
bodies.
easy for me, Rob. I'm only kidding, no.
So basically my birthday came and went, and you know, I was much happier, but there's always new goals to be set. There's always, every time I reached a goal, I would want to set new ones. Where do I want to be in the next 3 months, 6 months? And for me, after my birthday, the next kind of goal that I really wanted to do was the fitMK challenge, which I did in September, which was absolutely awesome.
Thank you.
And I really enjoyed it. So I wanted to do some kind of outdoor challenge, and I never thought I would be the kind of person that would do anything like that. And if you'd asked me like 2 years ago now, would you run around Willen Lake and go in the lake and do obstacles, I would probably just fall on the floor laughing.
And how do you feel now that you're someone that actually does do things like that?
Like really fantastic. Like it's been a complete life change. Like just I feel healthier, fitter. I'm not out of breath when I go up the stairs at work. I feel happier. I've got more self-confidence. And I mean, and it's not easy, and I won't lie and say, oh, it's been, you know, every day's been a joy, and I haven't, you know, come home and looked at the fridge and thought, oh, I'd love to have 5 beers and 10 packets of biscuits right now. And for me, one thing that that really helped keep my motivation is I took photographs of myself throughout. I took them before I started doing any boot camp or anything. When I was at my fattest, I took photos of myself. And then every few months I would carry on taking photos, and then when I had that stressful day at work and I came home and I just thought, oh, I could just, you know, eat 10 Mars bars, I'd go and have a look at the photos of me at the beginning and where I am now and see the difference and actually physically see, you know, like I've lost 3 chins, and that's fantastic, and I don't really need that Mars bar and that cheesecake or whatever. So yeah, that's kind of helpful.
I think one thing I'd sort of say, if you could look at yourself now, so let's just say Rob from 2 years ago walked past you right now, remembering who you were then and who you are now, what, if you could give one piece of advice to that guy, what would it be?
I'd have told him to do it earlier. That's my biggest regret, is not actually, I wish I'd had that turning point a long time ago, a lot earlier, and made those changes to my life, because you know, some of the changes that I made, like doing exercise and not sitting on the couch watching, you know, 4 hours of TV every night.
Yeah.
I've not lost anything with not watching all that TV or whatever, and I've actually, you know, gained a lot more.
Perfect, brilliant. I think that really is sort of the point. You've got to be proactive. You've got to make steps that go in the direction that you want to go in. The reality is, if you do sit down and watch TV and eat Mars bars and cookies and cakes and drink beer, you're going to be going in the direction of the person that you may not want to be. You may want to be that person. If that's cool, that's fine. It's your decision. But let's face it, most of us want to feel happy, healthy, and I mean, I just did something with Rob a little bit before he sort of came in here. Basically, we popped into my gym. This is a 20-kilo plate. That used to be on Rob. That was what he was running around with. That, if you can imagine how much harder he would have found exercise with that on him. He's now not carrying that around on him. And the only reason he's not got that on him is because he made the positive decision and took appropriate steps. Here you go, buddy, I'll say that back off here because
it's actually quite heavy.
Do you hear the sound of that on the floor? So it is about making... Look at where you are right now. Are you happy where you are right now? If not, you have to take steps to go in the direction that you want to go. Maybe it is about just changing your nutrition. Maybe it is about finding something different that you're doing with your exercise regime. Maybe it's about starting an exercise regime. anyone can do it. I've basically pulled Rob out purely because of the fact that, like I say, I've known him now for about I've known him over a year, and I've seen the changes that he's made, and we kind of keep joking about this. Rob is no one special. He has I mean, what do you do for a living, Rob?
I sit at a desk and I design watches for a living, and I sit at a desk like 9 hours a day or 8 hours a day.
Okay, and that's just it. I mean, it's so easy to have fitness professionals always saying, you can do it, you can do it, and I am definitely one of those people. I'm a really positive guy, and I always say to people that you can do it, but I've seen so many people who have just been right at the beginning of the journey that they didn't think they could do it, and they got there. Rob, I really want to thank you so much for giving up your time and having a chat with me. I really hope it's helped some people out there. Come along to a fitMK bootcamp. You might meet Rob, he'll quite happily give you some tips. If not, you'll definitely see one of the drill instructors there who will be more than happy to do it. I'll be trying to get on, I'll be doing more videos, be doing more tips, more helps, but I really hope that this kind of story has resonated with some of you and maybe prompted you to think about even just taking one further step from where you are right now. Thanks a lot, Rob, I really appreciate that, buddy.
You're welcome.
Okay guys, good to speak to you all again, and see you real soon.